I am bringing you a very exclusive. So earlier today, I was talking about how to go in certain markets and identify certain areas in anywhere in the United States and do deals. So this right here is just to give you an example. These are some of the states that we're in. Um, this is a I think it's update. Our marketing manager actually uses this document right here to identify um, you know certain areas for our people to know when they're marketing and they can go into the right location. So some of the things what I'm gonna point out is it's kind of our own little thing. We actually have a system that we use. This is not our main system, but a system that we use that it maps out the entire United States and allows us all throughout the country public records. Some people probably know what I'm talking about. I'm a data junkie, I like to say, but pretty much what you see here is like some of the stuff that we have. What we have is all these right here are recent cash sales, right, in the last past normally 6 months or 90 days. The ones that you see are telephone numbers, is just like just telling us those are people that we need to call, normally particularly their life event type of things. And then right there what you see is shopping carts, right? Those are, particularly investors that pretty much get deals from us, who that's their area of interest. So then we have, like deals that we actually are that's mapped out that we have. But as you see, like what I did was I formed this area here. Okay, I formed this area, right? So my guys, anything that pops up when we update our main data, okay, pops up that has a phone number, then they just call those people, mail those people, whatever the case may be, and make sure that they get in contact. But at least they know these are considered your census tracts in a sense, right? But this is just to give you an example of how we do our data. Like, here's a good area right here. How about this? I'm gonna give you an example here. Let's do this. Let's give you a quick example. So, say for instance, you guys want to invest in this neighborhood. I simply will take this here and voila, right? And I call it I don't know who's out there. The Get Money team, right? Get Money, right? Get Money team, right? So there go the Get Money team, and Get Money team. We're gonna just color them like gray,